Hey, this is a 2v2 battle on grassy flats, and I just played this battle, and frankly, I wanted to watch it myself because I get destroyed. This might be the most horrible loss I've ever had playing Napoleon Total War, and so I wanted to watch it, and I want to watch it from the perspective of my opponent, because I want to see just exactly what it is that he does. Mm. Anyway, it's time for introductions. My name is jmartin. I'm playing as Prussian. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. Over there playing as GB is my partner. That's William Ivanhoe. We're both kind of randoms. We just joined this game. And we're playing two guys of the BsA, or the British Small Arms Clan, which I think is a really fantastic clan. Everybody I've met from that clan is really great. They're really nice folks. Let me see if... Oh, my build real quick. I'm going as my kind of generic Prussian build. I've got 5 lights in front. The rules here were no artillery and 5 lights max. I've got 4-foot guards and 6 other musketeers arranged in line there. I'm trying to have my reserves a little more available. I've got 2 cav over there, and if you wanted to make the argument that I should use cav more liberally, then I think you're certainly correct. I'm realizing that's a definite weakness in my game. I think there's 2 ways you can look at how to use cav. If you have it, they require a lot of micro to use, but if you don't have it, it almost requires even more micro because you have to be able to square up against charges and reposition your infantry really fast. So I'm kind of right now I'm at a little turning point in my game. Do I start using more cav or not? Anyway, that's kind of what's going on in my mind. Just spawning right now are my opponents. Opposite me, playing as Portugal across the map right there, is a guy named BsA Inferno Secrola. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Spelled a little funky. And over there playing as France is BsA Skirmarsh. SK Marsh. Not sure how he wants you to say that. Let's go ahead and fast forward up to the point. This battle's really short because I don't last very long. He's got, what does he have? It looks like there's 4 lights, cazadores in front, and there's a bunch of line infantry. He has 4 cav, Portuguese cav. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used Portugal really, so I don't know if these are classified as lancers. They're just called cav, obviously, so I don't know what to do with it. He's put chevrons in some of his infantry, which is probably a good idea. I guess Portuguese infantry isn't terribly high quality. So if you got that money left over, why not, right? What I think if I was a better player, what I would have recognized is that he put chevrons on his leftmost units. He's going to assault me on the left, is what's going to happen. My kind of general theory is that I should have a lights advantage if I play this correctly, but I don't do anything well in this battle, really. And I should have a lights advantage, and somehow he winds up with a lights advantage. It's pretty depressing, frankly. I'm kind of souring on 2v2s lately because, as this battle is a good example, 2v2s are really just 1v1s on only half the map. Is kind of what 2v2s are. I'm a huge fan of the 3v3. Anyway, okay, so I break it up. He runs his lights sort of to the left. So he's sort of shifting his folks to the left, where he's going to focus all 4 of his lights on 2 of mine. Well, I guess I get shots off with 3 of them. This shouldn't be terribly bad for me. I got to imagine that the Prussian lights are better. I'm not really sure why I retreat there. What he does is he starts moving his cav and more of his reserve infantry up to form on the left side. Now, I do the same thing. I bring another unit of musketeers over here, and I think I actually move 2 of them. What I'm not doing... Oh, I actually start to do it there. So he doesn't have any lights over here, so I start to move lights up on the left side of my line, or the right side of his line. So what he does is what does he do? I think he just does some simple things. He runs his lineup here. You can see that's my reinforcement coming up. I'm getting the first shot here. I should be pretty good, but he's going to be able to try to isolate, and he's willing to take the early damage to isolate these 3 infantry against mine. And he has cav here, there they are, and I don't. And there goes the cav charge. It's pretty well timed. His infantry are able to open fire. He wants me to form square. I think I failed to do that. I'm pulling another infantry unit over to back up. And do I get in the square? Does that square hold? Does that square work? The other cav unit goes over here. I definitely don't form square there. Well, that cav charge does a lot of damage to my guys. He uses the cover to run up. This is pretty textbook play here. I mean, this is exactly what you need to be doing. Yeah, I think he gets a free Lancer charge in, or a free cav charge in, which routes me pretty quick. This reserve he actually routed me through the square there with firepower. I mean, that's the game. I mean, when you get right down to it, I just lost the game right there with this action on the left, and the way he pulled it off was just... He moved these units up real quick, had a firepower advantage, and charged Gavin. This unit really doesn't... Yeah, they go real quick, don't have a chance, and he's just going to continue to roll up my flank. This is really simple play here, but it's so effective if you can't counter him. I think a better player than me probably might have noticed this big advance and retreated. A better player probably would have parlayed the lights advantage that I kind of theoretically have. What I did is I realized I was having problems, so I moved more aggressively up here. I'm moving these guys up here, but I don't want to... I mean, I don't deserve any sympathy here, but I felt like he routed my units a lot faster than I routed his, I think. I don't know. He charges cav here sort of as a defensive measure. If I was better, I would have pulled my lights back. I don't. These do disorganize my line pretty well. Do I even get... Yeah, I don't even get in this... Man, I played so bad in this game. I don't even form square. Those cause a huge problem for me. And back over here where he's kicking my ass, these cav... I gotta stop playing this game. I'm just so bad at it. I gotta stick to something I'm good at. But I mean, with the envelopment, I'd kind of left a unit of lights out in an island there, and they got fucked up. I try to retreat and pull back. I'm gonna hit fast forward because this battle gets pretty boring after this, and I think eventually I have a little bit of success here. I route like these 2 or 3 units and make him pull back, but I think those are the only units of his that I route the entire game. He winds up at the end of the battle with pretty much a full army. There goes my cav charge in. That actually hits. Oh man, so bad, so bad. Anyway, I mean, I think the things that I learned here is that I have to get... It's not about micro skills. I talk about that a lot. The most... I mean, a really important skill is just observation. You know, being able to look at this advantage he has. It's just observation, being able to see what the opponent's doing and react to that and everything. And I did a really poor job at this game. Some games I'm better at that. Some games I'm not. And this is definitely not a good battle for me. But oh man, I got killed. I just got killed. Oh, there goes my other cav. I think maybe I get those guys. Yeah, there we go. Way to go, Cav. Way to go. But even, you know, if I'd have done this action, I should have done this action on the left real early. I mean, as soon as I noticed him push his lights to the right side, I should have pushed to the maneuver that I made. We both essentially made the same maneuver, but on opposite sides of the line, and he just made his a lot stronger and a lot more forceful than mine was. And, you know, hence his success. I mean, I could have done the same thing. And you see, I mean, the metaphor right there, he had to pull 2 units from his center to handle my movement on the left. I mean, it's irrelevant, obviously, but imagine if I'm faster, or A, I'm faster, and B, I'm better on the defense over there, or I hold that better, or I react better, or something like that. But it's a fast game, and you gotta move, and you gotta move fast, you know. And that's the real deal. That's the real deal. And so I'm obviously down to like just my general unit, and I have a foot unit left. Okay. That's great. But so anyway, this was an utter disaster for me. But the object lesson there is you got to move. Man, you got to move fast. These guys move fast. I mean, good players move fast. So hey, I want to say good game to everyone who played. A little courtesy nod over to my partner, William Ivanhoe. I think he gets rolled up pretty good too. Yeah, he gets rolled up pretty good too. So thanks for playing, and thanks for the lesson from the guys in the BsA clan, etc. Oh, FYI, BsA clan is trying to host a 3v3 tournament at twreplays.com. If you want to get involved, you want to put a team together, talk to BsA Jocelyn, or you can even register for it at twreplays.com. And we've been trying to get that off the ground for like a month now, I think, but we'd really like to do it. So if you have a clan or you want to put a team of 3 together, we're trying to put a 3v3 tournament together. And if you want to register that, again, twreplays.com, and we'll see you there.